Hey gigs, it's Michael. I know I haven't. Have you seen it on YouTube? I haven't released the 12 strong. Maybe you did. Sorry, I haven't done it, and I've been procrastinating. A lot's changed at work. I was trying to get everything done. All other than my other avenues of Facebook have been taking a lot of my time too. Also with the Super Bowl. Also Philly. So is that. So I mean, of course, we have the NBA Finals weekend, the Olympics. There's a UFC happening at the end of the month. So yeah, that. Plus, I was on vacation. So yeah, I do apologize for that. So the reason I'm doing a review right now, and the reason I'm wearing this shirt, is because I'm actually here to review Black Panther. And Black Panther, a lot of people have, there's been a lot of controversy about DC fans and other people trying to ruin Black Panther's perfect score. To me, I'm not going to talk about any of that crap because I don't care anymore. It's like, it's a movie. Get over it. And I've had people bitch and moan about, oh, well, Black Panther, the first black superhero, and technically, I wouldn't say, first black superhero MCU films, I know War Machine and Falcon are heroes, but they're sidekicks. They didn't get their own movie. Also, I know people complain about Spawn and Blade and Steel, but it's like those movies are mediocre except for Blade. Sorry, but they were. Well, Steel sucked and Blade, Spawn is technically mediocre except for the soundtrack. Blade was the man. Blade 2 was fabulous. Blade 3 was shit. So there was that, and there's a whole bunch of things. So to me, I just wanted to come clean and just do a straight up review of Black Panther. Not just the movie itself, no other personal BS or politics or anything like that. Just the movie itself. Give me a sec. Oh yeah. So the thing is about the movie, the movie starts with the introduction of Wakanda and vibranium coming to this African continent known as Wakanda, and African country Wakanda, and out to the outside world it's a third world country, but to them they're the most technologically advanced civilization of people that we have there. They just hide it from the rest of the world to make them think that they're just a third world country. They're dirt poor, but these guys have the best technology of anywhere. So we fast forward to 1992, Oakland, California, where the original Black Panther, King T'Chaka, comes to see somebody who he comes to see a spy out in Oakland. So he goes out there and he tells him there's been a problem. What's that? This guy, a gunrunner named Dr. Ulysses Grant, has stolen weapons from Wakanda. He's also stole vibranium. Ulysses Claw is actually played once again by Andy Serkis. He was in Avengers: Age of Ultron. He got his arm sliced off by Ultron, and now he's back. And this, they just showed his face in the first movie. In the opening of the movie, but then later on they show him again. So then he's trying to get answers from somebody sent over there, but then he realizes that something else. What's that? This man who's supposed to be with you, he's actually a spy working for me. You've been selling, he finds he finds vibranium, and he tells him, you've been stealing stuff from me. So what's going on? And then right then and there, he's about to kill this guy, but then basically he just, that's it. Actually, I'm sorry. I just gave a big spoiler away. I do apologize. I'm sorry. They just sit there and you all know what happens. But then a spaceship leaves and the little boy playing basketball outside the apartment looks up and just says, okay. And then, of course, the Marvel logo begins. And then finally it cuts to present day, where they announce the fact that King T'Chaka was murdered and that Prince T'Challa is taking over the throne, and that the man responsible for the bombings in Geneva, where King T'Chaka was killed, and T'Challa and Romanoff were in Civil War, was captured. They mentioned that Baron Helmet Zemo was captured and tried. and now that the CIA have their hands on him. So now T'Challa is going back to Wakanda to be sworn in as the new king. So basically the movie's about, has him dealing with the fact that he's now the new king of Wakanda. He's going to be taken over as the leader of his people. At the same time, he's also still now the new Black Panther. So he has to deal with that. He also has to deal with the fact that his ex-girlfriend, Nakia, played by Lupita Nyong'o, basically is also helping rescue these girls from a bunch of gun runners and I guess slave traders or sex fiends, and which they with the help of his bodyguard, played by Danai Gurira from The Walking Dead, Michonne, T'Challa is able to take them all out with his original Black Panther suit from Civil War. So then they decide, let's go to Wakanda, and they're just trying to live life there. There he's greeted by several guards, his younger sister, and his mother, the Queen, played by Angela Bassett. And I'm like, sweet, Angela Bassett's in this movie. And then later on, when he's about to get sworn in as the king, Forrest Whitaker's there too. And there's more about his character too. Meanwhile, in London, an artifact, a museum gets robbed for an artifact which has a vibranium axe. And leading him is Eric Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan, who practically steals the movie. I know it's Chadwick Boseman's movie, but he is just that damn good. He's in this movie playing, to me, I thought it was kind of hard taking a guy with dreadlocks combed to the front, trying to take him serious. But he was perfect, he's just damn good in the role. Just the way he carries himself and the fact that he just wants to take over. So, Wakanda. So, well, with that being said, T'Challa is trying to learn his way, just trying to find his place in Wakanda and just try to be a good king. But, again, when Claw, they find Claw, he's on the run and he's in they find him at in South Korea. They said, okay, we're going to go after this guy. And that's when T'Challa's sister makes him a brand new suit, which absorbs energy. Like whatever damage you do, whether it's bullets, grenades, or whatever, this purple energy goes around the suit, and you could use it to strike back at him. He still has the claws and, but still, and the agility, but it's kind of like a little extra bonus he has. So they go to South Korea, him, Nokia, and Danai Gurira's character. And while they're in this casino, they also realize that CIA agent Everett Ross, played by Martin Freeman, is also in the casino too. And the cool thing was, while they're in the casino, they're playing one of the several songs that Kendrick Lamar did for the movie. He did Black Panther, the album. Several songs are in this movie. When they walk in, you can just hear this nice beat. And it's my favorite song from the soundtrack. It's called Pray For Me by The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar. And I was just like, wait a minute. That's The Weeknd. I gotta tell ya. I can't remember the lyrics off my head, but I just remember, who gonna pray for me? Who's gonna save me? Do all this other stuff. And then Kendrick Lamar comes in with his rap. But it's a good song, and that's like the best song on the album. I know everyone's like, well, it's all Kendrick Lamar. I was like, well, I'm not really a fan of Kendrick Lamar's, but when he teams up with people like Imagine Dragons, I love their version. Or like the song he did with Sia, which I thought was great. Or The Ever the movie. Or The Weeknd. I'm like, man, he's good. And also he did the song he did with Alicia Keys for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I thought was great. So he's got talent. I like that. So they're there, and then of course T'Challa tells Ross, hey, I'm taking Claw back with me, so do not do anything. Puts his money down on the table and walks away. And the next thing I was like, 3. And Ross like, hey, you won. Don't you want your money? And the next thing this old guy's like, I'll take the money, son. I just had it over here with my paw. The gratuitous Stan Lee cameo. When he came on the screen, everyone was like, yeah, but then after that, Claw shows up. And Claw is once again played by Andy Serkis, so Martin, Bilbo Baggins and Gollum. It's like, well, I know it's funny because even though that it's a predominantly black cast, there was some, praise, like having, two New Zealand guy and a British guy, basically white boys in the movie. So, it's kind of like a little joke. And they also threw another joke in the movie later on. It's like, his sister's like, oh, great, another broken white boy for me to fix. Because they reference James Barr, or Bucky, who's actually in Wakanda, healing from his wounds at the end of Civil War. That Captain Wakanda safe, and that also Bucky's in cryogenic stasis, and he's also still missing his arm. But I'm pretty sure in Civil War, if you've seen the preview, Infinity Wars, when you see the preview, he gets his arm back. So they're out to stop Claw, and so that's when we get this little chase in South Korea, and also T'Challa gets to put on the new suit and do his magic. I'm surprised they didn't play the Run the Jewels song throughout that scene, the whole, because it would have worked well. Meanwhile, after they finally capture Claw, Ross tells T'Challa, I'm going to interrogate him, and that's it. T'Challa says, no, he's coming back to me to Wakanda to face consequences. I'll tell you what, let me talk to him first, see what happens, and then worst case scenario, he's yours. So then that's when the only two white actors, white actors in the movie, have a face-to-face, and Claw just says, what do you know about Wakanda? It's a third world country. These people don't do much. No. And that's when he basically tries to spill the beans about the weapons they have, the armor, the vibranium, the technologically advanced city, everything. And I will say this, Wakanda looked beautiful. It was visually stunning. It was like it looked like a futuristic city. They have these little subway cars that are sonic propulsed. The technology, like the little sisters in Wakanda is driving, is remote controlly driving a Lexus car, another sponsor of the movie, and a bunch of other weapons too. So, and of course, these are the same folks. Vibranium is the same metal that is using Captain America's shield. So there's that. I'm pretty sure he's going to get, they're going to hook him up with another shield too in Infinity Wars. So, me personally, I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was one of the best Marvel Origins movies. I haven't been a fan of, to me, this is one of the best, Marvel movies they've done since, I like Civil War, but to me, it was case in point with Avengers and Civil War. Part 2, I'm sorry. But a lot of the other movies came out, and to me, this is just fantastic. And the fact that it's making over $200 million this weekend is nothing short of beautiful. Take that, 50 Shades of crap. Because Black Panther earned it. That's right. He earned it. Yeah. The irony. I guess the weekend saw the writing on the walls. Like, yeah, screw this franchise. I'm going with Marvel. So, well, anyways, to me, I just thought everybody was on point. Chadwick Boseman did a fantastic job leading this movie, and it's funny that the guy in real life has like a deep American accent. If you've seen him in movies like Get On Down or the Jackie Robinson Story, and this one he has a thick African accent. I thought it was it was cool. I just saw him as King T'Challa. Michael B. Jordan steals the show. He's just like, everyone says he's the best villain since Loki. But to me, I don't see it that way because they're two entirely different villains. Loki was a guy out trying to have mischief and fun. This guy has a machine gun and is ready to bomb buildings and not care about a thing in the world. And he's got the chip on his shoulder the size of Wakanda. I'm sorry, this thing's been bugging me. All the other actors, Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Guerrero, they were fantastic. Shiri Wright, who played T'Challa's sister, was fantastic. Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, who played Chris, is in this movie too. And even though he plays like a slimy little character, I thought he was cool in this. There's an actor named Winston Duke who plays a chief of a local tribe to Wakanda. He had the best laughs. Martin Freeman, Andy Serkis was fantastic. It's great to see Angela Bassett and Forrest Whitakers. Those guys are always awesome. And when I saw her with the gray dreads later in the movie, she looked like the 90s Storm of the X-Men movie we were supposed to get. I live in one. And that's pretty much it. Ryan Coogler did a fantastic job. I cannot recommend this movie enough. Please see Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. Bye.